What's good with the people, man? You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. Who? Oh, it's your partner, man. Hold on, because I ain't got no, I wasn't even finna do this, but I'm right back up on you, you know what I'm talking about? But before we do that, mama always said, boy, brush them wishes when you're on TV. Even if they got a hole in them, you know what I'm talking about? I came to you a little bit earlier, it was Sip and Speak, now it's Coffee Chronicles, you know what I'm talking about? Classic roast, pipe hot, you know what I'm talking about? And this time, man, I ain't got no joke, I ain't got nothing, man. Like I said, I wasn't even finna come up here, man. Just got a phone call. Well, really just got two phone calls. One of them was Ken in the pen. You know what I'm talking about, man. I see. You know what I'm talking about? But the other one, man. And y'all look at this, man. Because I am just a true believer if you do what you do with your time, folks. You know what I'm talking about? For the most part, I ain't going to try to come up here and tell you what to do. I told you some behaviors we need to get out of. But do whatever you want to do. You get what I'm saying? So, here we go again. Somebody called me, man. Started to, I'm trying to wait a little. Y'all know I'm trying to wait just a little bit longer. You know what I'm talking about? So we can really get in depth. You know what I'm talking about, man? Man, somebody called me, man, with some of the craziest stuff I done heard this week, man. You get what I'm saying? And I don't even know what we're going to call this one. We're going to call this one Dazed. You know what I'm talking about? We're just going to call it Dazed. You know what I'm talking about? Because it's already moving motivated Monday, man. Not moving motivated. Moving migrating Monday. You know what I'm talking about? It is. You know what I'm talking about? But, yeah, man, I'm sitting here, man. And Brendan called me. And he trying to tell me about these other people, man. You know what I'm talking about? And the reason why this one hit home right here, man, because I just sees this everywhere I go, man. You get what I'm saying? It no matter where the fuck you go, if somebody telling you, like, I'm not talking about for no entertainment purposes, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't talking about, hey, man, they got a good thing, woo. Because there's a lot of good channels out here. And this ain't shitting on no channels or nothing like that, bro. It's just not. I'm not, bro. You get what I'm saying? But I'm 45 years old, folks. You know what I'm talking about? I'm 45, man. That means I've been living for 45 years, bro. And there's a lot of shit I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? I just don't, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know. And to me, all information, I ain't gonna say all information is good information, but any information I could use is good information, man. That's why I listen a lot. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. And I like to hear people speak. You know what I'm talking about? I do. But this is one thing I'm not gonna do, and I think we do too motherfucking much, bro. Is we just listen to too much motherfucking shit, folks. And that's just what it is, bro. And that shit is hindering motherfuckers' common sense. It's just hindering motherfuckers' perception. All that shit, bro. Every time you turn around, a motherfucker trying to tell you to go, listen, bro. What the fuck can a relationship coach tell me about a bitch, bro? I don't get that, bro. I don't get no motherfucking relationship coach, no motherfucking life coach. Now, I can get a business coach or somebody that can teach you something how to get your business accounting and all that. You know what I'm talking about? Some shit that you need and like for business. I get that, bro. You know what I'm talking about? You need all the information that you can get when it come to business, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And I get that, man. But I'm gonna tell you a problem now I see we having out here, man. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? Is motherfuckers just listening to too much, bro. Motherfuckers just listening to too much, bro. And this is what's happening. And I keep telling you, don't nobody want to listen to bro. You ain't got to. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfuckers go look for the motherfucker they agree with. You get what I'm saying? So this is even me, bro. This is what you gotta understand. Anybody you come across on this motherfucker, bro, they talking from the way they see shit and they talking from their opinion, bro. And it's just that, bro. It's nothing because this motherfucker says something doesn't give it more meaning than if this motherfucker says something, bro. It's just what a motherfucker said. You get what I'm saying? But for some reason, we real good today for putting people way up here. You know what I mean? Like Batman said something. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, Batman said it. You know it must mean it don't mean shit. It just mean Batman said it, bro. Coffee Chronicles. Fuck Batman. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck it. And I just don't get that, bro. And I think especially with some motherfuckers I know, man, that's the motherfucking problem, bro. Because, like, motherfuckers just listen to too much shit, folks. They just do. Motherfuckers listening to too much shit. And what it does is, bro, you get up, and this is what I be saying, bro, about you people that always talking about God and that motherfucking Bible and all that shit, right? Bro, if you got God, you got the motherfucking Bible, right? Why do you need to listen to man? What can man tell you if you got your basic instructions before leaving Earth? Everything the fuck you need to know, according to you, is in the motherfucking Bible. So why do we even listen to man? And that shit bullshit, man. And I'm tired of it. You know what I'm talking about? Man, that shit just bullshit. You know what it is? A motherfucker that just say anything out their motherfucking mouth in the midst of a motherfucking debate. That's what it is to be right. That's what a motherfucker do. You know what I'm talking about? It's like yesterday, you can give a motherfucker all the proof in the world, bro, and they still gonna, it ain't gonna be enough. They gonna come with another way around it. But, man, I'm not watching no dating coaches, bro. I'm not watching no life coaches, bro. I've been alive 45 years, bro. I know what to do on Earth. You get what I'm saying, bro? I know what to do with a bitch. You get what I'm saying? I don't need no nigga advice. That shit just don't make no sense to me. You get what I'm saying? Because you got a nigga up here, he's just throwing you blanket statements and shit. And I'm not shitting on niggas who do this, bro. But I'm telling you what, I don't need no information on no bitch, bro. So you gonna tell me this shit that you telling me right here is gonna work on all these bitches around the world, bro? Come on, folks. Fuck, somebody gonna give you some game about somebody they don't even know that you fuck with, bro. Listening to that shit, you ain't gonna do nothing but fuck up the person that you know for real, bro. That's all that's gonna happen, folks. It's almost like Tuka play that game. Remember that movie with Vivica Fox? And that bitch was just sitting around there playing with all this old dumbass shit, you know what I mean? And they got fed up, fuck you, bitch, ain't them dumbass games. You can go and take your ass back over there and be lonely. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. But this shit kills me. It just does, folks. Because the motherfucker act like some kind of life coach, relationship coach, or just another motherfucker that's talking, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Now, granted, you might be feeling the way, and you can listen to a motherfucker and it can change your mood. I understand all that. That ain't even what I'm talking about, bruh. That's not what I'm talking about at all. What I'm saying is all these motherfuckers who don't want to be accountable, you get what I'm saying? So they go scour these websites and shit, YouTube and shit, to look for the motherfucker they agree with. And the motherfucker they agree with, they gonna try to push that motherfucker off on you. Man, listen to this. You know what I'm talking about? Man, he be on point. Man, I'm on point. You know what I'm talking about? I don't need to listen to nothing else, bro. I just don't. I don't. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what you need to do. You might need to listen to that shit. But the problem is, we listen to too much shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And you just gonna start walking around repeating that shit. Just like motherfuckers do Bible verses, bro. Just like motherfuckers do Bible verses, bro. Just notice the motherfucker who kicking the Bible verse, just look at what they doing in real life, bruh. They ain't living nowhere near the motherfucking Bible. You know what I'm talking about? They just know that motherfucker back and forth. I told y'all that's what people do. They read that motherfucking Bible, they get that Bible down real good. You know what I'm talking about? Now they ready for battle. You get what I'm saying? So I'm finna go out here in the world, nigga, and I'm finna compare my Christian knowledge to yours. You know what I'm talking about? No, that ain't what it said in Psalms. It actually said, and all that shit right there. You get what I'm saying? All that old goofy ass, it's just goofy, folks. Goofy. You know what I'm talking about? Brother got hot looking for my towel, man. Oh, here you go. You know what I'm talking about? If it was a snake, it would have bit me. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about, man? You say, bro, what are you talking about? Just that shit right there, man. That's one of the problems we got in today's society, man. We listen too motherfucking much. So you know what you listening to now? Every time you turn around, they talking about a bitch or a nigga, ain't they? You know what I'm talking about? The modern black bitch and all this shit, bro. And I ain't gonna like some of that shit true as a motherfucker, but this is the part I don't get about none of that shit, bro. Everything that's going on right now has been going on for the last 1,000 years, folks. Ain't nothing changed. Nothing has changed. There's only one thing that has changed. The acceptance of the shit that's going on today. You know what I'm talking about? Because that shit didn't used to be cool to do, so you used to be embarrassed. You get what I'm saying? You'll keep that shit, you know what I'm talking about, tucked somewhere. You get what I'm saying? Because you just couldn't come out and, you know what I'm talking about, wear that shit. You know what I'm talking about, how they wearing it now. You get what I'm talking about? You couldn't do that, folks. But now it's just cool to do a bunch of shit. And that's the only difference between today's times and the old times, bruh. Bitches been this way, folks. Niggas been this way, folks. This shit ain't just started. This shit been going on. So how the fuck did they just they made it seem like it's just worse now than it has ever been, bruh? Ain't nothing wrong, nigga. These bitches been doing the same shit, nigga, since I've been alive. Nothing has changed with these hoes. Now all these hoes got fake asses and shit like that, but like, ain't nothing changed with these hoes. These hoes been acting like that, bruh. You gotta find you the right hoe. You know what I'm talking about, man? That's all it is, bruh. And when you do that, you'll be cool. If that's what you're looking for, you get what I'm saying, folks? But ain't nothing changed, folks. It's the same shit. Only thing that ain't changed is your motherfucking perception of what's going on. Now all of a sudden the same shit the bitches been doing forever, you know what I mean? It's like, and it came to all this shit that came to a halt now. You get what I'm saying, bruh? They brainwash you niggas with that shit. And all you niggas running around here doing the saying, the bitch, this, the bitch that. You get what I'm saying, bruh? And some of that shit is true. And I'm not even saying that. That ain't even my argument that the shit is true or not. My point is, nigga, this shit been going on. Shit been going on, bruh. This shit ain't changed. These bitches the same way they used to be, bruh. Ain't nothing ever changed, bruh. The niggas the same way they used to be, bruh. But now, these niggas is really starting to act money. Hold on, that's what changed a little bit, you know what I'm talking about? These niggas acting like bitches now, you know what I'm talking about? All this emotional shit and feelings and, you know what I'm talking about? Every time you turn around, you gotta clarify something because this nigga looking at your conversation. Niggas will sit up here and look at you, bruh, to catch you up on your words, bruh. They sitting here watching your video to try to use your words against you. You know what I'm talking about? And they can't wait to do that. And that's the tactics they got motherfuckers using now, bruh. But they got us in the cold ass days, folks. They got us in the days, bruh. They making this shit seem like it's worse than, man, this shit is the same shit, nigga. This shit ain't no worser. This shit ain't no better, bruh. The only worse thing is about this shit is what's accepted now. That's the only thing that ain't gotten worse about this shit, man. There ain't no more consequences. You feel me? Motherfucker that called me talking about, man, listen, bruh. The fuck I'm gonna listen to a motherfucker for? Tell me something, man. Listen, bruh, you don't even know what bitch I'm finna pop at. Nigga, how you gonna tell me about a bitch you don't even know I'm finna go get? You can't. You just can't, bruh. No, like I said, I'm 45 years old, man. I know what to do on earth, bruh. I know what to do on earth, folks. You got some business or some knowledge from me like that, man, where I could alley-oop that shit into something else, man. I'm all ears, man. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna be all ears anyway, folks. I'm not trying to sit up here and act like you can't teach me nothing or I can't learn nothing or I just know everything myself because I don't, bro. I'm trying to figure it out my motherfucking self. Coffee Chronicles. I'm just tired of motherfuckers sitting around waiting for another motherfucking human to tell them something, bruh. I don't live by the words of other people, and I don't see how other people do. You feel what I'm saying? And it be them same motherfuckers. Like I'm telling you, bruh, motherfuckers don't be worshiping God. They worship attention, and they worship other motherfuckers, man. And that's what they be worshiping, man. And guess who? The other motherfucker they gonna be worshiping? Some shit they agree with. No, it could be a motherfucker, honest motherfucker telling you the truth. You ain't gonna agree with him. You gonna come up with some kind of reason. Or why not? Why he this and why he that? It could be a motherfucker up here right now telling the truth. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all gonna spin a narrative on him. Oh, he cuss too much. You know what I'm talking about? He say bitch too much. You get what I'm saying? Oh, he drink too much. He smoke too much. You know what I'm talking about? And all that shit right there. Like that has anything to do with what a motherfucker is saying. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't, man. That's just the rationalization you gonna come up with not to hear the truth. And that's what just be the fuck wrong with us, bro. We don't really want to hear the truth. And that's why it's so agitating having conversation with motherfuckers today. Because if you don't agree with a motherfucker, you can't really talk to him. You get what I'm saying? Because we in that baby the people ass era. You get what I'm saying? You got to baby a motherfucker now. You can't tell a motherfucker the truth or you bashing the motherfucker, you hating or all this old goofy ass shit, bruh. When you ain't did nothing but speak your goddamn mind, bruh. And that's what the fuck they trying to get you out of, is speaking your goddamn mind. They just want you to speak your mind when it comes to criminal cases, shit they help them. They just want you to speak your mind when it's time to solve murders and shit, bruh. They don't want you to speak your mind about what's really going on. They just don't. And if you do, be prepared for the consequences. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles, man. But this shit just gets too much to me sometimes, bruh. I just don't understand it. I don't understand how, especially a grown-ass man, right? How you can sit around and listen to another motherfucker try to, like, I'm not saying you can't give me no game, bruh. I just don't need to listen to another motherfucker about what the fuck I need to do in my life. That's all I'm saying, bruh. You don't even know what's going on in my motherfucking life. You know what I'm talking about? Only you know what the fuck you need to do, bruh. You don't need to listen to nobody but your motherfucking self. You know what I'm talking about? Cause I'm telling you, I seen this shit, especially nowadays, bruh. Motherfuckers find the motherfucker they agree with, and that's who they promote. Listen to this. You get what I'm saying? Why you think all that talk still, you know what I'm talking about? All the modern woman, why is everybody running around pointing fingers at everybody, trying to identify everybody? I don't get it. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just sick of it. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew says, old bed, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? Why every time motherfuckers coming around, they pointing out the narcissists. They pointing out the damn near everybody a narcissist, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? If we going by their definition of narcissist, nigga. Damn near everybody that shit, you feel me? So why is it like, why do we got on Ghostbuster suits and shit? You know what I'm talking about? We running around trying to catch everything. I don't get that. I just don't. You know what I mean? I don't get that. Whether the motherfuckers is narcissists or not, what the fuck does that have to do with you, bro? Whether anybody, anything, bro. What the fuck does that have to do with you, bro? Nothing. That's what it has to do with. Nothing. You get what I'm saying? But you still gonna wake up every day of your life talking about what somebody else is. You know what I'm talking about? That's why, man, I hope I can catch the ear of a youngster or something before he can get in trouble. But for the most part, man, I be trying to keep smiles, and my niggas does, you know what I'm talking about? I got a different program, bruh. You get what I'm saying? I just do. I got a different program, man. I ain't up here for the same reasons everybody is. You get what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. As long as I'm on Earth, I'm gonna make it shake. Fuck this shit. For real. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna make it shake as long as I'm on Earth, man. But if you we just you want to get the point shit out, we need to change. We listen to too much shit, bruh. You'll get a right now. Turn your motherfucking phone on, nigga, and just close your eyes and pick a spot and dive your nose straight into somebody else's business, won't you? Yeah, that's how they want it. They want you looking at everything else. You got an opinion about somebody else's business, don't you? You know exactly what somebody else need to do, but for some reason you just can't figure it out for yourself. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicle. Keep telling you, talking easy. That's why you always got a solution for everybody but your motherfucking self. Because when it comes to actions, talk is cheap. You get what I'm saying? You can't spend talk where his actions at. You know what I'm talking about, man? No, talk only good for where talk at. You know what I'm talking about? Shit crazy, folks. But we listen way too motherfucking much, man. Which the fuck I would, man, call me talking about, man, please, bruh. Nigga can't give me no advice on how to knock no bitch. Nigga can't give me no advice on motherfucking living, bruh. This shit is common sense. It's common sense, folks. But what I don't get to all you good ass church people, if you got everything you need in the Bible, why do you even need to listen to man? You motherfuckers be funny with that shit, bruh. You really do, man. I just seen a motherfucker arguing with Bible verses, y'all. Casting spells on each other. The same, you spew, I hope it goes, all this old dumbass shit. You know what I'm talking about, bro? That shit be crazy as a motherfucker, and you just see who people really is, man. And everybody running around up under this band of God doing all this ungodly stuff. You know what I'm talking about, man? Y'all crazy with that shit. You just is. You get mad when somebody then you gonna turn me into the devil, ain't y'all? That's just the devil's sayings and all that. Nigga, fuck you, nigga. No, that's your old 42 friend ass around here talking about God, nigga. That's what that is, nigga. You the devil, nigga. You the bad spirit around here fronting. You know what I'm talking about? Like you really standing on this Christian shit, man. You ain't, man. You ain't. Nah, you ain't. And you need to be ashamed of it. You know what I'm talking about? And this is for all you other fake ass Christian motherfuckers, man. Just like them other people I was talking about. Y'all need to go to church, bend over, and tell the pastor to kick y'all in the ass with boots. You know what I'm talking about? Amen. And with that one right there, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember, it don't cost nothing to show a little bit of that love.